Sharing sad news, Kiefer Sutherland announced on June 20, 2024, the passing of his father, Donald Sutherland, who was truly an influential figure in cinema. With nearly 200 screen credits to his name over a remarkable six-decade career, Donald embraced a wide array of iconic roles that left a lasting impact on the film industry. His performances were often recognized for their depth and authenticity. Beyond his artistic accomplishments, his genuine kindness and dedication to social and political causes garnered both admiration and respect. Life for Donald was not just defined by fame, it also included moments of personal drama and challenges that he faced with resilience. While he excelled as an actor, his legacy reflects the warmth of his character, making him a beloved figure both on and off the screen. The stories of his career intertwine with his humanity, shaping the image of the nicest guy in movies. Donald McNichol Sutherland was born on July 17, 1935 in New Brunswick, Canada. His father worked as a salesman and later owned a local bus company. Sutherland's early childhood was marked by challenges as he faced serious health issues, including hepatitis, polio, and rheumatic fever. These illnesses shaped his young life and offered him a different perspective on the world. The family moved several times during his early years. They first relocated from St. John to Hampton, where his father took a position managing the local power company. Eventually, they moved again to a town in Nova Scotia, where Sutherland spent most of his teenage years. This series of relocations contributed to his resilience and adaptability, qualities that would serve him well in his future career. Throughout his formative years, he experienced both hardship and growth, setting the stage for a robust and dynamic life in the entertainment industry. During this time, Donald Sutherland developed a strong interest in media and the arts. At just 14 years old, he landed his first job as a radio correspondent, an experience that encouraged him greatly. His father played a role in shaping his ambitions, inspiring Sutherland to study engineering and drama at Victoria University. While at university, he spent 4 months in Finland on an exchange program where he gained knowledge about mining, which deepened his understanding of various disciplines. Around this time, he also married his first wife, Lois May Hardwick, marking a significant personal milestone. By 1957, Sutherland made a pivotal decision to focus on acting full-time. He left behind the potential for a stable engineering career to immerse himself in the vibrant Ontario theatre scene. This choice laid the groundwork for his future success and set him on a path that would lead to his remarkable career in film and television, influencing countless audiences with his performances. Despite his towering height of 6'4", Donald Sutherland often struggled to see himself as a leading man in Hollywood. This perception was not only his own, but was also echoed by those close to him, even his mother, who referred to him as unattractive. Such comments might have chipped away at his confidence, especially in an industry that often emphasizes traditional beauty and charm. Rather than embracing the idea of being a classic male lead, Sutherland chose to slouch, a physical manifestation of his discomfort with his stature and the expectations that came with it. Instead of relying on looks, he focused on his talent and hard work. His dedication to his craft and his unique ability to portray complex characters allowed him to carve out a successful career. Despite these personal struggles, he became known for his diverse roles and depth as an actor, proving that true talent and determination can shine through different challenges. Despite the challenges, he crossed the Atlantic to pursue his passion for acting by studying at the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art. This decision marked the beginning of his journey in the world of performance. In the early 1960s, he began his career as a character actor, immersing himself in various roles that showcased his talents. During this time, he appeared in numerous West End productions, where he honed his craft and gained valuable experience on stage. His work extended to British television shows, allowing him to reach a broader audience. Interestingly, some of these roles intersected, showcasing his versatility as an actor. An example of this was his portrayal of the character Forbrass in a televised version of Hamlet. This blend of stage and television roles helped shape his early career, laying a solid foundation for the remarkable actor he would become in the years to follow. In the Gothic horror film The Castle of the Living Dead, Donald Sutherland made his first film credit alongside the legendary Christopher Lee. Directed by Warren Kiefer and Lana Ritchie, this film showcased Sutherland's remarkable versatility as an actor. He took on 3 different supporting roles, displaying his range and ability to captivate audiences. Among the characters, he portrayed both an old man and a young sergeant, each vividly reflecting the horror surrounding them with terrified expressions that effectively concluded the film. The blend of fear and comedy was evident in one particularly amusing scene where Sutherland interacted with himself, playing both the hag and the military man. This creative choice highlighted his skill as he seamlessly shifted between these contrasting personas. His performance in this early film hinted at the expansive career that was to follow, establishing him as a unique talent in the film industry. As such, Sutherland's debut was not just a stepping stone, but an impactful start that paved the way for a distinguished path in acting. Throughout his career, Donald Sutherland has shown his versatility as an actor, stepping into various genres, including horror. His role in films like Dr. Terror's House of Horrors provided him with a platform to explore the darker side of storytelling. Sutherland's performance in the 1965 Hammer classic Die, My Darling, where he starred alongside the legendary Tallulah Bankhead, highlighted his ability to adapt to intense roles. However, his ventures into horror often appeared to stem more from necessity rather than a true passion for the genre. Despite this, Sutherland demonstrated a level of professionalism and craft that allowed him to portray complex characters, showcasing his capability for more intelligent roles. It seems he approached these projects with a grateful attitude, recognizing the opportunities provided by producers such as the famed director, Freddie Francis. Sutherland's choice to participate in these films reflects both a willingness to explore different avenues and a keen awareness of his strengths as an actor. A couple of years later, in 1966, Donald Sutherland married actress Shirley Douglas. Their union was notable not just for its star power, but also for the creation of a family that would later expand into the entertainment world. In that same year, Douglas and Sutherland welcomed their first child, a son named Kiefer. Kiefer Sutherland, as many are aware, carved out his own unique path in the industry, becoming an accomplished actor in his own right. His career has seen a variety of roles, but he is perhaps best known for his leading part in the hit television series 24, which showcased his talent and versatility. The family connection doesn't stop there, as Kiefer has continued the legacy of storytelling, acting, and creativity that his parents exemplified. The blend of artistic flair and familial ties has created an intriguing dynamic, allowing for a deeper connection within the world of acting. This lineage demonstrates how passions can intertwine across generations. Looking back on his early film audition failures, Donald Sutherland recalled often being told they wanted a guy next door look, and he didn't fit that mold. The rejections left a mark on him, making it difficult to move past those initial disappointments. In a way, this became a defining moment in his early career. His mother offered him a rather backhanded compliment, telling him he had a face full of character. While she likely meant it in a loving way, Sutherland interpreted it differently. This remark weighed heavily on him, leading to a state of depression that lasted for a full year. He struggled to find his place in an industry that seemed to favor more conventional looks. During this time, he grappled with feelings of inadequacy and questioned if he would ever find success in acting. Ultimately, these experiences shaped him, allowing him to appreciate the unique qualities that set him apart from others. Facing rejection did not deter him, but instead fueled his determination to prove himself. His piercing blue eyes had a captivating quality, making Donald Sutherland an ideal choice for close-up shots where emotions ran high. Whether portraying anger, desire, or vulnerability, his expressive face drew viewers in and conveyed complex feelings without saying a word. Critics often pointed out his insecurities regarding his appearance, which seemed to shadow his journey in Hollywood. Despite the criticisms, many viewers found something striking in his features, and over time, he became known for his ability to portray a wide range of characters with depth and nuance. As he transitioned into later years, Sutherland's tall, gangly frame unexpectedly faced Hollywood's stereotypical notions of attractiveness, turning him into an unlikely sex symbol. While he navigated these complexities in his career, his unique presence allowed him to stand out as a male lead in various films. Each role he took on further showcased his talent, proving that his expressiveness went beyond just physical looks, transforming him into an enduring figure in the industry. While working on the Bedford Incident, Donald Sutherland secured a notable role in this big-budget Cold War drama alongside Richard Widmark and Sidney Poitier. The film explored the tense relationship between the United States and the Soviet Union during this critical historical period. Following this, Sutherland made appearances in television shows like Gideon's Way and The Saint. His time on The Saint was particularly fruitful, as he sought the advice of Roger Moore, the star, and occasional director of the series. Sutherland approached Moore with a request to present a rough cut of one of his episodes to some Hollywood producers visiting town. The producers were scouting for talent for an upcoming war film. Moore agreed, and thanks to this opportunity, Sutherland earned a role in The Dirty Dozen, a classic war film that featured a stellar cast including Charles Bronson and Lee Marvin. This decision marked a significant turning point in Sutherland's career, paving the way for more prominent roles in the film industry. Following the success of the British-shot MGM film, The Dirty Dozen, Donald Sutherland made a significant move from London to Hollywood. The film became a huge hit, marking a turning point in his career. Sutherland's willingness to embrace challenges set him apart in the industry. In The Dirty Dozen, he was initially cast for a minor role as Vernon Pinkley, a character expected to have limited screen time. However, when another actor refused to perform a particular scene, director Robert Aldrich unexpectedly turned to Sutherland and said, "You with the big ear, you do it." This opportunity allowed Sutherland to showcase his talent and creativity, ultimately elevating his role in the film. By stepping into the spotlight when others hesitated, he displayed both courage and adaptability, traits that would define his successful career in Hollywood. His performance left a lasting impact and marked the start of a new chapter in his life as a respected actor in the film industry. After the success of a cult film, Donald Sutherland recognized his potential to thrive in Hollywood. With financial support from his friend Christopher Plummer, he made the bold decision to move his family to the United States. This transition allowed him to quickly dive into various acting projects, showcasing his talent across different genres. In a notable turn, Sutherland proved to be an excellent source of comic relief in the gritty war film The Dirty Dozen. His performance stood out, earning him recognition for balancing humor within a serious narrative. This success paved the way for his casting in MASH, a film that would eventually become iconic. Interestingly, even before Robert Altman and Elliot Gould joined the project, Sutherland was already set to be a part of it. During filming, there was a reported conflict where Altman allegedly attempted to fire him, an assertion that the director later denied. This period marked a significant shift in Sutherland's career, leading him to establish his reputation in Hollywood and take on a variety of memorable roles that continued to resonate with audiences. In the film MASH, Donald Sutherland's performance stands out as a key element in creating a memorable experience for viewers. Casting director Ingo Preminger made a wise choice in selecting Sutherland for the role of Hawkeye Pierce. His ability to blend satire with serious undertones allowed him to capture the essence of the character perfectly. Sutherland delivered a performance that showcased a unique mixture of chaos and order, which mirrored the broader themes of the film. By presenting the absurdity of war with humor, while highlighting its serious consequences, he added depth to the narrative. This duality made his character relatable and engaging, as Sutherland's Hawkeye was not just a source of laughs, but also a voice of reason amid the madness. His portrayal enhanced the film's critique of warfare and provided audiences with a thought-provoking reflection on the human experience in such distressing times. His talent for finding the balance between irreverence and sincerity remains a hallmark of why MASH has continued to resonate with audiences. After this, Sutherland's Hollywood career followed two main paths. On one side, he became a favorite for edgy comedies, breaking away from old Hollywood traditions. He starred alongside Gene Wilder in Start the Revolution Without Me, a film that showcased his unique blend of humor and charm. He also had a leading role in Paul Mazursky's Alice in Wonderland, where his talent shone through in a way that connected with audiences. His performance in Little Murders was memorable, particularly for his portrayal of an eccentric reverend who delivered a thought-provoking monologue on existentialism and rejecting the divine. This side of his career highlighted his ability to tackle serious themes with wit and intelligence. On the other side, Sutherland frequently appeared in war films such as Kelly's Heroes and Johnny Got His Gun. In these roles, he often represented the everyman, a lanky, sensitive, and intelligent character caught in the absurdity of war. He brought a relatable quality to these films, embodying the struggles of men thrown into the chaos of conflict. Sutherland's performances conveyed his deep-seated feelings about war. He often portrayed characters who wanted nothing to do with it, mirroring his own views in reality. This duality in his filmography illustrates his versatility as an actor and the complexity of his contributions to cinema. When discussing Donald Sutherland, it is important to recognize his significant contributions to anti-war activism. His political beliefs aligned closely with those expressed in the film Johnny Got His Gun. The film presented a disturbing narrative that strongly conveyed an anti-war message, resonating with Sutherland's views. In addition to his work in film, he later became involved with the Vietnam Veterans Against the War. This organization was dedicated to opposing the U.S. involvement in Vietnam, voicing the concerns of veterans who had experienced the conflict firsthand. Sutherland's passion for activism extended into his involvement with the traveling show FDA, which humorously but poignantly critiqued the military and U.S. policies. During these performances, he often recited lines from Dalton Trumbo's film, blending art and activism seamlessly. Yet, it was his role in Alan J. Pakula's Clute that truly spurred his commitment to anti-war efforts, shaping his perspective on peace and the impact of war on society, further amplifying his voice in a cause he deeply cared about. As the connection between Donald Sutherland and Jane Fonda intensified during the making of Clute, their performances captured audience attention in a neo-noir film that stood out for its depth and drama. Both actors delivered strong performances that cemented their status in Hollywood. The film sees the two characters fall in love and begin an affair which unfolded at a crucial time in their lives. Sutherland had recently divorced his wife, creating a personal backdrop that influenced his work. Meanwhile, Fonda was becoming a notable figure in the anti-Vietnam War movement, a cause that fueled her passion and activism. Her enthusiasm for social issues resonated strongly with Sutherland, who also aligned himself with her politically. Their relationship lasted a few years, marked by a mutual commitment to activism, which was documented in the film FDA produced by Sutherland. This film captures how Hollywood stars were willing to risk their careers to stand up for their beliefs. Their activism led them to be placed on the CIA National Security Watch List, a dramatic testament to the stakes of their actions. The revelation of this surveillance came to light in 2017 when documents were declassified, showing the extent to which these stars were monitored. This period of their lives not only showcased their talent, but also highlighted their determination to make an impact beyond the silver screen. The intertwining of their love life and activism created a unique legacy that remains noteworthy in the annals of both political history and cinema. During the filming of Kelly's Heroes, Donald Sutherland faced a significant medical crisis that would leave a lasting impression on him and those around him. While working in Yugoslavia in 1969, he contracted a serious illness known as spinal meningitis. This happened unexpectedly in the middle of production, and he soon found himself hospitalized for 6 weeks. During that time, he experienced a critical decline in his health, which led to a coma. The situation was dire. He later shared that, at one point, he was technically declared dead for a few seconds. This news sent shockwaves through the cast and crew, leaving them in disbelief and concern over his sudden and severe condition. The absence of antibiotics made treatment more challenging, adding to the distress. Fortunately, Sutherland managed to recover, bringing him back to life and the film set. His experience during that near-death moment remained vivid in his memory, leading him to ponder what he encountered while unconscious. This tough period highlighted the unpredictability of life and how quickly things can change, even amid a light-hearted film. His story serves as a powerful reminder of resilience and the human experience in tough situations. Fortunately for Sutherland and all of his fans, he managed to make a full recovery 20 years after a significant health event. By that time, he was a wealthy man. He devoted a large amount of his time and fortune to the Montreal Children's Hospital in Canada. Having had first-hand experience with the horrors of childhood illness, Sutherland is driven by empathy and a desire to make a difference. His personal journey gives him a unique understanding of what families endure during such trying times. As he took on the role of honorary fundraising chairman, his influence and efforts grew increasingly important. Sutherland's commitment and passion have greatly benefited the hospital, helping to raise essential funds that contribute to life-saving treatments. His dedication has had a direct impact on countless young lives. Thanks to his work, many children facing serious health challenges are given a better chance at recovery and a brighter future. In 1972, Donald Sutherland's relationship with actress Jane Fonda came to an end, shaping a new chapter in his life. He found love with his co-star from Alien Thunder, Francine Rissette. Their romance blossomed, leading to marriage that same year. Together, they welcomed 3 sons into their family. Each son carries names that hold special significance within the film industry and reflect Sutherland's career influences. Their first son is named Roege, a tribute to the acclaimed director Nicolas Roeg, known for his innovative film work. The second son, named Rossif, pays homage to director Frederick Reff, who had a lasting impact on Sutherland's artistic journey. Lastly, their third child, Angus, includes Robert as a middle name, honoring the legendary actor and director Robert Redford, an iconic figure in Sutherland's life. This choice of names showcases how deeply Sutherland values the connections he has made throughout his career, his family ties, and commitment to honoring influential figures in film paint. A picture of a life rich in creativity and love. Despite his recent designation as a dangerous political figure, Donald Sutherland found himself winning a major role in the 1976 film The Eagle Has Landed. The movie, which is an adaptation of Jack Higgins' novel, tells the story of a fictional Nazi plot to kidnap Winston Churchill during World War II. During the casting process, Sutherland's image came into play. The filmmakers viewed him as less threatening compared to Richard Harris, who allegedly lost the part due to his connection to an Irish Republican fundraiser. Sutherland's ability to embody complex characters likely contributed to his selection for this role, demonstrating his skill as an actor capable of portraying multifaceted individuals. The Eagle Has Landed would later become one of the notable films in Sutherland's career. His performance added depth to the film, making it memorable for audiences. Sutherland's versatility and range as an actor continued to be highlighted in projects that followed, further establishing him as a respected figure in the acting world. Before this British war film began, Donald Sutherland revisited the horror genre in a way that transformed it into something exceptionally intelligent and psychologically complex. The film Don't Look Now emerged as a quintessential 70s classic, filled with vivid red imagery that symbolized the overwhelming grief and suffering of its characters. Sutherland's role marked one of his early portrayals of fatherhood, set against a backdrop that twisted the concept into surreal dimensions. This exploration of loss and sorrow became a central theme in the film. Alongside this, Sutherland also starred in one of cinema's most renowned sex scenes with Julie Christie. The realism captured in that moment sparked long-standing rumors suggesting it was not merely acted, though Sutherland has consistently denied such claims. Moreover, audiences cannot forget the haunting reveal at the film's end, a moment that stands as one of the most unsettling in Hollywood history, leaving viewers grappling with the unsettling implications of the narrative. Years later, Sutherland took on another iconic role in the horror genre with the remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. While his earlier work in Don't Look Now connected with themes of loss and grief, this film delved into deeper American anxieties and societal changes. Sutherland's chilling and human cry in the final scene became a memorable moment that echoed the fears and insecurities surfacing in a rapidly changing society. The carefree optimism of the 1960s was fading, making way for a more uncertain future. His ability to capture emotional complexity made him a master in the horror genre. Sutherland's talent extends beyond traditional horror. He has shown skill in revealing the darkest corners of the human persona, as exemplified in his portrayal of the original Homer Simpson in The Day of the Locust. This role illustrated his range, showing he could tackle both horror and complex character studies with equal finesse. Sutherland's contributions continue to fascinate the audience. As the scenes unfold, the film reveals the dark side of old Hollywood, showcasing hedonism spiraling into chaos and self-destruction. In this environment, Donald Sutherland takes on the role of John Slinger with fearless energy, drawing viewers into a gripping narrative that feels like a fever dream. His performance is intense and captivating, making each moment feel alive and haunting. The film creates a vivid landscape where dreams become nightmares, reflecting a time when the glamour of Hollywood masked deep turmoil. Sutherland's portrayal captures the wild vision of a man driven by ambition, leading to his own downfall. His chemistry with director John Schlesinger enhances the storytelling, adding layers to the film's already rich texture. While viewers may find contemporary offerings like Babylon to be overloaded with excess, The Day of the Locust serves as a lean, unsettling precursor that stays in the mind long after the credits roll. Sutherland's ability to embody such a complex character is a testament to his remarkable talent that resonates throughout the film's harrowing journey. When working with a great director, an actor often feels a shift in their role. They may become more subjective and submissive, immersing themselves in the creative vision. This intense dedication defines what Donald Sutherland experienced under Federico Fellini's guidance. The director noted Sutherland's unique quality, describing him with a provocative phrase about having the eyes of a masturbator. This perspective underscored the kind of self-focused commitment essential for the lead role in Fellini's Casanova. The film is a visual masterpiece that demands a deep level of engagement from its actors, especially given the complex nature of the character of Casanova, a notorious seducer. Sutherland's portrayal embodies both otherworldliness and a deeply human essence, capturing the character's charm and flaws. Fellini's approach injects an unsettling familiarity into the sexual themes, rendering the film almost horror-like in its exploration of desire and obsession. The layered performance and rich cinematography together create an experience that lingers long after viewing. The balance between fantasy and reality reveals the darker aspects of human nature. In the world of cinema, Donald Sutherland stands out as an actor unafraid to venture into challenging roles. His willingness to take risks distinguishes him from many of his contemporaries in New Hollywood. While actors like Robert De Niro also embraced complex characters, Sutherland often pushed beyond those boundaries, leading him to explore the depths of human nature in a way few others dared. In films such as Bernardo Bertolucci's 1900, he plays a crucial role that reflects a tumultuous era in Italy. Yet, it is his portrayal of a fascist psychopath in that film that reveals the layers of complexity and disturbance in his character. Even Sutherland admitted that he struggled to watch his own performance, expressing that he was frightened by the intensity he brought to the role. These Italian films represent just a segment of Sutherland's journey away from mainstream Hollywood, especially at the height of his fame when he sought to challenge himself in European cinema. However, this path did not come without consequences, leading to a decline in his popularity in the United States. Financial troubles arose, highlighting that his choices often prioritize artistic integrity over commercial success. Yet sometimes this came with a lack of foresight regarding financial implications. His career, marked by bold decisions and passion for his craft, reflects a unique chapter in the history of film, illustrating the delicate balance between ambition and the constraints of the industry. In 1978, Donald Sutherland played a memorable role as the Bohemian professor in John Landis's cult classic Animal House. At that time, he did not fully grasp the film's potential success, which became legendary in American cinema. Instead of opting for a share of the film's profits, he chose a modest salary. Reflecting on that decision years later, Sutherland felt he may have lost out on as much as $14 million, a significant sum that illustrates the unpredictable nature of the film industry and how financial outcomes can hinge on seemingly small choices. As the 1980s transitioned into the 1990s, Sutherland adapted his career strategy. With the impact of that decision looming over him, he began to balance his work in television alongside his film roles. This shift allowed him to establish financial security while continuing to act, showcasing his ability to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing entertainment landscape. However, the 1980s marked a significant time for Donald Sutherland, particularly with his performance in Robert Redford's acclaimed film, Ordinary People. In this film, he portrayed a grieving father, showcasing his remarkable ability to convey deep emotion and complexity. His performance was one of his finest, earning him praise and recognition. Many might assume that an actor of his caliber would gravitate towards more prestigious roles, but Sutherland remained committed to exploring diverse and unconventional projects. This willingness to step outside the traditional boundaries of Hollywood made him stand out even more. He did not shy away from returning to horror and genre films, which demonstrated his versatility and passion for storytelling. His choices during this period revealed a dedication to his craft that went beyond mere commercial success, allowing him to take on roles that challenged both himself and his audience. His career trajectory during this decade illustrates a unique blend of artistic integrity and the willingness to take risks. In 1985, Donald Sutherland collaborated with director Nicholas Roeg once more, and met the talented singer-songwriter Kate Bush. Their chemistry was clear in the music video for Cloudbusting, which showcased Sutherland's captivating presence alongside Bush's ethereal performance. The song itself became a significant hit, resonating with audiences and solidifying Bush's stature as a musician. As time moved on to 1989, Sutherland found himself re-engaging with films that tackled politically charged themes. In the movie A Dry White Season, he portrayed a character who undergoes a significant transformation, shifting from being an apologist to becoming a fierce denouncer of apartheid. This character's journey is complex and deeply layered, moving away from the typical white savior narrative often seen in cinema. Sutherland's performance is a standout, marking one of the most powerful roles of his career and reflecting the nuanced storytelling that challenges societal norms through its depiction of struggle and growth. While Donald Sutherland made a name for himself in the earlier part of his career, his late career is marked by a remarkable ability to enhance the performances of those around him. He approached every project with deep seriousness, whether the film was an art house gem or a mainstream entertainer. His supporting role in Buffy the Vampire Slayer was so noteworthy that some believed it deserved an Oscar nomination. As the 20th century ended, Sutherland became recognized for his impactful cameos. A standout performance came in Oliver Stone's JFK, where he provided one of the most compelling information dumps in film history. His character engaged viewers in a complex conspiracy while maintaining a steady focus on the narrative, ensuring that the extensive exposition never wavered in interest. In Backdraft, he portrayed a pyromaniac with a similar intensity, imbuing the character with a haunting depth. Even in smaller roles, such as in The Italian Job and Cold Mountain, Sutherland managed to create memorable moments, proving that he could elevate any project with his unique skill. As time went on, Donald Sutherland's career took shape largely through his supporting roles, which became a hallmark of his impressive filmography. While other actors may have enjoyed steady recognition for leading performances, Sutherland's path was marked by an abundance of talent that never received a nomination for a competitive Oscar. This fact becomes even more striking when considering his iconic performances in films like MASH and Ordinary People. For many actors, such roles would define their careers and earn them accolades, but for Sutherland, they became just part of a larger tapestry of achievements. In the late 1990s, he came close to receiving that coveted Oscar with standout performances in A Time to Kill and Without Limits. Despite the acclaim and recognition from audiences and critics alike, the industry's ultimate validation eluded him. Fortunately, Sutherland's exceptional talents were recognized by the Television Academy, which awarded him an Emmy. Today, he remains frequently cited as one of the finest actors never nominated for an Oscar, a testament to his enduring influence and skill. In the television movie Citizen X, Donald Sutherland took on one of his best yet lesser-known roles, for which he received an Emmy. He portrayed a high-ranking Soviet official who found himself managing the complexities that arose during a serial killer investigation. This character balanced the relentless efforts of the investigators against the expectations and pressures from his superiors, showcasing Sutherland's ability to navigate complex emotions. Known for never becoming complacent as an actor, he infused each role with unique touches. His performances often include a mix of wit, venom, unexpected humor, and a steely edge, making him a versatile figure in the film industry. His portrayal of Clark Clifford in HBO's Path to War further exemplified this, as he brought depth and nuance to the character. Additionally, his role as the manipulative Nathan Templeton in Commander-in-Chief illustrated his knack for playing compelling figures who thrive in stark power dynamics. Fans often appreciate how Sutherland skillfully balances charm with intensity in his performances. Whenever he showed a softer side, Donald Sutherland made it unforgettable. His portrayal of Mr. Bennet in Pride and Prejudice is yet another that stands out. Sutherland brings a certain laconic, self-amused quality to the role, capturing the essence of a father who understands his daughters while navigating the rigid expectations of society. This character allows him to shine, showcasing his remarkable ability to blend humor with warmth. His final scene with Kieran Culkin in this film alone deserves to be in the Hall of Fame for cinematic fatherhood. In that moment, Sutherland encapsulates both tenderness and wisdom, inviting viewers to reflect on the complexities of family relationships. Such masterful performances by Sutherland remind audiences of the depth he brings to every role, often revealing layers of emotion that resonate deeply. Any tribute to him would be incomplete without acknowledging these softer roles, which highlight his range and ability to connect with the audience on a personal level. Perhaps the Academy recognized this oversight as Sutherland received an honorary award in 2017. This recognition seemed to come at a pivotal moment, influenced in large part by his resurgence in popular culture, thanks to his compelling role as President Coriolanus Snow in the Hunger Games series. Sutherland was not just another name in the cast, he actively pursued this part, even going so far as to write to the filmmakers to express his enthusiasm and passion for the project. His dedication to the role came from a deeper motivation. He wanted to politically engage younger audiences. He sought to wake up an electorate that he felt had been dormant since the 1970s. This commitment to sparking political interest in the youth was a defining aspect of his approach. With the Hunger Games films, Sutherland hoped that younger viewers who discovered him would take the opportunity to explore the richness of his impressive body of work. Surrounded by family, Donald Sutherland continued to work in his craft until the very end of his life. His partner since 1972, Francine Rhett, remained by his side, sharing a bond that lasted decades. He is survived by his 5 children, Kiefer, Rossif, Angus, Roja, and Rachel, as well as several grandchildren who carry on his legacy. Sutherland passed away in Miami, where he was embraced by the love of his family and admired by many who knew him. Reflecting on his earlier brush with death in 1969, Sutherland recalled a vivid memory of the experience. He described it as watching his body descend into a blue tunnel, iridescent like an oyster shell, and tempting in its beauty. He felt drawn to it but resisted, not wanting to let go. Ultimately, this time he did not return. As he journeyed back to that blue passage, it is hoped he found peace in knowing how deeply he was loved, and the countless lives he touched through his work. His legacy will remain in the hearts of those who admire